In a village nestled at the base of a towering mountain, there lived a young blacksmith who prided himself on his strength and skill. He was known for crafting the finest weapons and tools, yet deep down he was haunted by a fear of failure. Every mistake, no matter how small, weighed heavily on him, and he constantly sought perfection in his work. One day, an unexpected storm swept through the village, causing a massive landslide that destroyed his workshop and buried all his tools. Devastated and feeling hopeless, the blacksmith wondered if he should give up his craft entirely. Just as he was about to walk away, an elderly woman appeared, observing him with kind eyes. She had weathered many storms herself and was known in the village for her wisdom. She approached the blacksmith and said, "The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. If you wish to continue your craft, come with me to the mountain's peak. There, you will learn the true nature of resilience." Determined to rebuild his life and overcome his fear of failure, the blacksmith agreed to follow the wise woman. Their journey to the mountain's peak was grueling, filled with treacherous paths, biting winds, and dangerous cliffs. Along the way, the blacksmith faced numerous challenges, each one testing his resolve and strength. The wise woman guided him through each obstacle, reminding him that resilience is not about never failing, but about rising each time you fall. She taught him to embrace his mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than signs of weakness. When they finally reached the mountain's peak, the blacksmith expected to find a grand forge or some magical tool that would restore his confidence. Instead, the wise woman led him to a small, simple anvil and a fire that barely flickered in the harsh wind. "Forge your path," she said, handing him a piece of raw steel. "But remember, resilience is not about the strength of your arm, it is about the strength of your spirit." The blacksmith began his work, but the wind was relentless, and the fire struggled to stay lit. Time and again, the steel cooled before he could shape it, and his frustration grew. Yet, each time he wanted to give up, the wise woman's words echoed in his mind. He took a deep breath, calmed his thoughts, and tried again. Through this process, the blacksmith learned to work with the elements instead of against them. He realized that the fire, though small, could still be strong if he protected it with patience and care. He also discovered that his own resilience was growing, not in the absence of challenges, but because of them. Finally, after many attempts, he forged a blade that was not just sharp and strong, but also flexible and enduring, a true reflection of his inner strength. The wise woman smiled, knowing that the blacksmith had found what he was seeking. With the newly forged blade in hand, the blacksmith returned to his village. He rebuilt his workshop with renewed confidence, understanding that true resilience came from within. His work was no longer about achieving perfection, but about embracing the journey, including its setbacks and failures. He became known not just as the village's finest blacksmith, but also as a symbol of resilience. His story inspired others to face their own challenges with courage and patience, knowing that each difficulty was a step toward growth. The Zen of resilience teaches us that strength is not about avoiding hardship, but about rising every time we fall. In life, challenges are inevitable, but by embracing them and learning from our failures, we can forge a path of true inner strength and endurance.